Guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. Today, a quick little discussion about a very popular topic that's been popular for a while, and that is the keto diet. The keto diet is another fad diet, just a different word for the Atkins diet or the South Beach diet or any of these typical fad low carb diets that come out every so often and they rebrand under a new name, but they end up being the same thing, which is basically a carb reduced or a carb eliminating diet. So what do I think about it? That's what we're going to talk about today. I'm going to give you a little bit of information, let you know what it's all about, and then you can decide if that is something good for you or not. So let's get into it. One, when you first go on the keto diet, are you going to lose weight? Yes, you probably will, because for every 1 gram of carb, your body stores 3 grams of water in the form of glycogen in our muscles and in our liver. It's our muscles' form of energy. So when we deplete carbohydrates from our diet, what we see is a quick loss in weight on the bathroom scale. The number goes down probably between 5 and 10 pounds within the first week. People have seen weight loss around those numbers. That's pretty average. But that is not body fat you're losing. So do not confuse that with the fact that you lost body fat. And for most of us, that's the goal, right? We want to be toned. We want to look good. We want to lose body fat. That's not what's happening in the beginning of a ketosis diet. You are eliminating water out of your body. And again, that is 3 times as much water for every gram of carb. So the problem is, as soon as you start eating carbs again, you are going to hyper soak up water again, and you are going to rebound and gain that weight right back immediately. Instantly, you're going to gain that weight back, and it's going to really mess with your head. It's not necessarily going to be a bad weight gain that you gain back, but you're getting this yo-yo in your weight, and it's not really a whole lot of body fat loss. Now, beyond that part, is it a great diet to stay on long term outside of that water loss? You know, there are people who have success with it, but at the end of the day, it's not being on a keto diet that makes you lose weight. It's being in a caloric deficit, burning more than we are eating. A lot of us have a hard time with eating too many carbohydrates. Our trigger foods, our snack foods that we go to and that we eat, and once we start, we can't stop, happen to be processed carbohydrates. So the fact that you're eliminating those from your diet completely on a keto diet may be a great way to get yourself to eat in a calorie deficit. My struggle with that personally, and my challenge to you is, can you stick to that? Once you go on this keto diet, is this something that you can sustain for a long time, for life? If you cannot sustain this forever, then it's not worth going on, in my opinion. To me, a diet is something that is short and temporary, and diets don't work. We need to find a healthy way to change our lifestyle and our relationship with food that we can sustain long term over our life. Now, am I against keto? Am I for keto? I'm not for or against it. I want you to have the information that you need to make your own decision. To me, I am for any diet that works for you, that helps you stay in a calorie deficit, that you enjoy, that you will stick to long term. If the keto diet works for you, hey, good for you. Go for it. For me, I cannot do that. I could not cut out carbohydrates forever. That would sound miserable. That would be horrible. And as soon as I start eating carbohydrates again, after restricting for so long, I cannot stop. And that's how most of us are. You try restricting carbs. If you haven't done it, give it a try. Restrict carbs for weeks, then introduce them back in and try to stop once you start. It's very hard. So again, at the end of the day, how we lose weight is not a matter of being on keto. It's not a matter of being on any of these fad diets. It's if we are eating in a caloric deficit. If at the end of the day, our expenditure is higher than our consumption. How we make that happen is up to us, As long as we're getting enough protein, how you want to do that is up to you. Just make sure it's sustainable. Keto to me is not sustainable. And unfortunately, when you're lacking carbohydrates, you're lacking fiber. Doesn't sound too healthy to me. Not really into eliminating food groups. I think eating from all food groups is what we're supposed to do. That's optimal. That's healthy. Just get a handle on your portions. Make sure your protein's high. That's my opinion. There's the facts for you. Hopefully that helps you. And until next time, I'm out.